Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. Weekend reading, second time of recording. Let's not even go there. Weekend reading 24th and the 25th of, I was going to say Sunday, 24th and 25th of June. Also, on Sunday, the moon is square. Is it Mercury? I think it is. I think the moon is square Mercury. Can someone confirm that for me? And I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the energy of having to record this twice and just feels strange. Very strange. Strange. Okay. I've already done the cards because I've already been through this once and not pressed record. So you're going to have these cards because they're quite powerful actually. I forgot to say, and I did say in the other video, but now I'm going to have to say it again in this video. Let me know what you're up to at the weekend. Let me know if you're up to no good, because that's the most interesting weekends, is when you're up to no good. Tell us all, keep it clean or don't, in the comment section. Yes. Spill the tea. Let's have a tea party. Okay, so I've got the Fool in the reverse as the overall energy card. We have a right mixed bag of cards, okay? I haven't declared spiritual big jobs, but I'm kind of halfway there. So, Fool in the reverse. The more I go on as a tarot reader, the more I see the Fool in reverse as saying, don't hold your nose and jump. Don't take that unnecessary risk. And if you're thinking, shall I or shan't I? Not just yet. Now, the Fool is still there, even though it's in the reverse. So that is not to say never do it, or you're never going to do it, or don't go down that road ever. It's just a kind of precautionary card. You know? The Fool is the zero. It's the clean slate of the tarot. It's like, woohoo, Frank the Tank. Let's do it. Streaking across the quad. Let's go. Who's with me? You know, and you're like, I'm going to give this one a miss, Fool. I'm just going to sit this one out on the tour bus. Because, I don't know why we're on a tour bus, but I'm kind of imagining a Winnebago silver. Always wanted to own one of those. Got nowhere to park it. And to be honest, in this country, nowhere to drive it that's not with a road that's about that narrow. But nevertheless, if Gemstone Tarot ever goes on tour, there will be a silver bus. I promise you. And it will be shimmering holographic. Yes. Anyway, back to reality. Fool in reverse is just telling you that if there is, you know, a smidge of shall I, shan't I? Probably not. Not just yet. Not this weekend. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is very similar actually to the Fool in reverse. Ten of Pentacles is a card of security turned upside down. I call it my running away with the circus card. And Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth, very, very solid. This is our castle, you know, in this we reside. When it's upside down, it's like all bets are off a little bit, and it's quite exciting. And if you can get into the energy of not knowing and not really having a safety net, you're going to enjoy it. But if you're more in the energy of, I really need a guarantee on this, it's not the time for, and also my astrology tutor told me this weekend, this moon square Neptune, I think it is, she was like, not the time for signing contracts and whatnot. Is it Mercury square Neptune? I think it might be actually. Mercury square Neptune, Moon square Mercury. Oh, cripes. Moon going into Libra almost at midnight. Crumbs. Moon opposite Neptune, is it? Anyone who wants to chime in on this really quite powerful astrology that's happening this weekend, please do. There's a lot happening, isn't there? Gosh. And it's kind of, she said, probably not the weekend for signing contracts and stuff like that. Stuff like that. I don't know why I keep doing the honk hands. Never mind. This sort of stuff, it's probably the heat. I'll blame it on the heat. So then we have the Six of Swords. Nice, a quiet little getaway. It could be just doing something nice that you enjoy. It's getting out, getting the F out of Dodge, as they say. The snake. And it can be with somebody else, because this is somebody ferrying someone across in a boat, or it can just be that you're driving the boat or steering the boat, or whatever we call what we do to move boats. Navigating the boat. I think it's steering the boat, sailing the boat. Anywho, so this is just saying you can find patches of gladness, you can find nice things to do, you can find calmer horizons, and just ignore this slight kind of cosmic maelstrom that seems to be going around and making my hands do weird things. Then we have the King of Cups. For some of you, there might be a bit of an emotional conversation. It may be with somebody who's like a significant other. It might be with a family member, a friend. It may even be like in a dream or something like that, because King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Neptune is kind of involved. We now know that Neptune is basically up to no good this weekend, with squares and whatnots flying around all over the place, oppositions and stuff. Neptune and the moon and Mercury, it's all a bit kind of swing. King of Cups, dolphins, you know, thrones being found in the middle of the sea, that kind of thing. So expect conversations to take quite an esoteric turn. Brilliant weekend for doing like a seance or having a spiritual circle meeting, or any kind of conversation about philosophy. Probably stay away from the politics, but you know, esoteric conversations with like-minded, interesting people, yes. Then we get, and thank God we do, the Ace of Cups. Self-love, self-care, looking after yourself, treating yourself like gold, making this weekend count in terms of really treasuring yourself in whichever way that is. And sometimes that involves time with a friend, and sometimes it's time on your own, you know, and it's the best kind of time. Either way, the Ace of Cups is a very, very welcome injection of a fountain of love into the weekend. We like this. And then things take rather a sinister turn, I suppose. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is no great big deal. We've had it quite a lot recently, and I think the astrology kind of explains it anyway. But I also think, like with the Fool in reverse, I pay attention to those two cards. They're not like massive spiritual big jobs. They're not saying don't do this, don't do that. They're just saying the wind is not really behind you. I think we talked about this the other day in tennis, the drive volley, being in the zone. If you're feeling in the zone and you're really feeling it and you're feeling full of love and it's Ace of Cupsy, maybe. Anything else, I'd say no. I'd say be cautious, because Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Fool in reverse are very similar cards. Fool in reverse is a cautionary card, and Wheel of Fortune in reverse is a cautionary card. And especially when it comes up with the old Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yes. Seven of Swords in the reverse, it hasn't quite got the sting of the Six of Swords, of course, in reverse. But nevertheless, it's still something, isn't it? It's still times in the past that may be a bit mistrustful, or times when you've trusted and gone blindly into things. It's giving you a kind of fair warning that things are, that a duvet day or a nice kind of time with close friends, people you know, people you trust, or watching a film that you've seen 1,000 times but it's guaranteed to make you feel good. It's more that kind of thing. Going out on a limb, doing something weird, taking chances, probably not. And also there might be, with that King of Cups, emotional conversations about old scores a little bit with that Seven of Swords in reverse. And I think I'd probably try and keep that to a minimum if I could as well. Yes. I'm going to take one of Amira Ceylon's Swing Coffee Cup Oracles. I wonder if one gets stuck today. Yes. Is it always going to be the same one that's stuck? I don't have any nails at the moment. Oof. No. This is the most exciting thing about this, is that one gets stuck. And it's not, I suppose I do shuffle them each time, but it's not always the same one. That's the best thing. Okay. Love and new love. And the card is heart, which goes very much with our Ace of Cups. And thank you very much, Coffee Cup Oracle. We will take it. I'm using my finger a lot today, bendy finger. Okay, leave me a comment. Share all your guilty secrets about what you're up to this weekend. And I will be drinking the tea. See you in the comments section. Namaste.